This is Mia, by the way. You want to say hi, Mia? You want to talk about SoundCloud and SoundCloud downloads? You want to say hi? She might join us for this video. But anyway, jumping into the video, in general, to sum up this entire video, I suggest having all your songs be completely free for download on SoundCloud, especially in 2025. This is a big thing. I've been having all my songs be free for download for years now, to be honest. And I'll tell you why. I have seen some people do a buy option, where like say if you go to SoundCloud, you listen to the song, you really like it, you could potentially buy it. Or two, they do what's called a download gate. We've probably seen this a lot on a lot of other platforms and stuff. And a download gate is where you click a button, and in order to download it for free, you have to typically follow them on SoundCloud, or then follow them on Instagram, or then subscribe to their YouTube channel, or follow them on Spotify. Don't do that. And I know, yes, there is a good ROI, and you're like, hey, Mark, I spent so much time making this song, so much time making this record, I put it online. What do you mean people are going to download it for free? Here's the thing. The ROI is going to be way bigger from somebody downloading your song. Because to me, any single time I see somebody download my song on SoundCloud, I get excited. It's one of my favorite metrics when I look at views or shares, all these different metrics, not only on SoundCloud, but other platforms, because I'm like, wow, somebody liked this song so much. They wanted the hard file of it, the MP3 file or WAV or whatever. They wanted that file so they could use it for whatever. Whether they want to put it in a song, a video, use my song in their video, whether they need it for whatever the case is. Because right now, in this day and age, as we just kind of cross the halfway point of 2025, if you think about it, no one really buys music anymore or downloads songs. Yes, some people do, but right now a big thing is streaming. It's really cloud streaming, if I'd word it like that. You don't really own songs anymore. I think the only thing that's really been growing in popularity, in case you didn't know, is actually vinyl records, because vinyl records really do have the highest quality of a listening experience in terms of especially as a physical item, right? So vinyl record sales have been increasing, but besides that, no one really owns music anymore. It's kind of in this ethereal cloud where people just stream it and whatnot. And that's why I suggest when it comes to SoundCloud itself, it's not like before where maybe like people might buy your music because it's their only option. Or I think if I remember correctly in the 2010s era, if I'd word it like that, download gates were not uncommon. So it wasn't that weird to be like, oh yeah, I get it. I'll follow them on SoundCloud and I get a free song. It's a trade, right? It's a I scratch your back, you scratch mine type mentality. But now I feel like in this day and age, download gates are a little outdated, and some people might just get annoyed and be like, yeah, if I have to, sign in on SoundCloud and sign in on Spotify, what is my password again? I have to follow them on 3 platforms. Like some download gates say, hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on SoundCloud and follow me on Spotify. People are just going to get annoyed and not download it. And remember, when someone downloads your song, they want to use it for something. And let's say someone downloads it, take SoundCloud as a prime example, downloads it on SoundCloud, and they want to DJ with it. That, to me, is probably one of the biggest uses of the song, not just in a video to use it for whatever. But if I download a song on SoundCloud, typically it's because I want to use it in a DJ set. That's free promotion. If someone has that hard file of your song, they probably want to use it in some other medium, whether it's a DJ set, a video on YouTube, they maybe want to use it for whatever, and that's free promotion, free marketing, free publicity. And in my mind, from my perspective, you're going to gain more followers and more attention on your music from having free downloads, which then in turns more followers on Spotify, which equals more money in your pocket, more fans, etc. It's almost this definition of irony I find, where I think the goal for some people, take with a download gate, is to be like, okay, well, if people follow me on Spotify, then they can download my song for free, then maybe I'll get more Spotify listens. But in my mind, I actually think that's going to hinder you, because people might just get annoyed and not do that. Not everybody has Spotify. Not everybody wants to connect their Spotify to this ethereal, weird third-party app or platform. They might not trust it or whatever. However, if let's say someone downloads your song, uses it in a DJ set, people listen to it and they're like, whoa, this is a banger. I really love this song. Well, guess what? That might equal, ironically, more listens on your music, more followers on your Spotify, right? Like I've had my song downloaded before on SoundCloud. Someone used it in a DJ mix, And as a result of this one big artist, this one big YouTuber even, some people make just YouTube DJ mixes or whatever, this one person or entity or platform or whatever, because they downloaded my song for free and was able to do so very easily, just right on SoundCloud, and they were able to use it pretty easy in their content, whatever it was, or their medium, whatever it was, it equaled way more followers for me. I remember this happened for me for the first time. This is back in, if I remember correctly, I think 2018, if I'm trying to timestamp it, with my song Bass Fire. I can't remember the YouTuber's name. I should give him credit or give him a shout out. It was the first time I ever saw the potential of what it's like for your song to not blow up, because I mean, you could argue what does blowing up really mean in terms of like on the radio or not, but it was the first time I was like, whoa, I saw a huge spike in everything for my song Bass Fire, my first ever song I was known for, if I'd word it like that. And the reason why is because I was like, hey, I'm going to put it on SoundCloud. This is again in 2018. I was like, I'm going to make it free for download. Anyone can download it for free. Don't care who you are. This one YouTuber who makes a lot of DJ mixes made a hard trap, hard bass / dubstep hour-long mix. My song's the first song to kick it off. Man, the views, the streams, the followers I got almost overnight from that video was crazy. And I guarantee you, I would bet a lot of money if I forced him or her or them to do a download game or to have to buy it, I don't think it would have popped off the way it did. So I'm telling you, you're going to have a way better ROI when it comes to your music being on SoundCloud if you also enable free downloads. Of course, make sure you have the rights to it. That's a big thing on SoundCloud. Remixes are a bit vague if you can actually let people download them for free, because technically you're allowing people to download copyrighted material for free. So it is a bit of a gray area. I will say that, or pretty much SoundCloud doesn't want you to do that. But if it's your own original song, you have all the rights to and everything, make sure you enable free downloads.